Inhale the smoke, let it rise to the sky. Flowing high, feeling so alive. Roll it up tight, spark it up bright. Leave your worries behind, take flight. Riding on clouds, feeling so free. Lost in the haze, just you and me. Smoke in the air, we're in our zone. Living in the moment, never alone. Passing around, in a circle we go. Sharing stories, letting our minds flow. Time slows down in a tranquil state. Every puff bringing a new escape. We're riding on clouds.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Montana Minutes. How's everybody in Montana doing? How's everybody in America doing? Getting some shares out real quick. Alright, how's everybody doing tonight? And I'm back in the chat. So I've got Marcus coming on tonight. He should be here shortly. He had just been getting off of work, had to run home and get dressed. I feel like that's him. But then again, I was hearing that slumping a minute ago, so it might not have been. How was everybody's week? It was a little chilly out this week. It's supposed to be chilly out next week. Oh yeah, hey guys. YouTube does not push our content because we promote cannabis content. So please like, share, follow, subscribe, hit that subscriber notification button. So that you know every time we go live. We usually go live 3 to 4 times a week. Friday nights will be 7 o'clock Puff and Pass. Saturday morning is the 7 o'clock Wake and Bake. And then we got 6 o'clock p.m. Saturday for Grow Talks. And we're still working on whether or not we're doing morning mass or not. I'm just like, who the fuck's slumping, dude? They're just like mobbing around, slumping on the court. So yeah, this week we've got Marcus coming on. I haven't picked up a guest for next week yet. Tomorrow Prince might be joining us. Dallas said he should be stopping in. I have not gotten confirmation from Joe yet. He had to go down to Reno for work. Yeah. So he might not be here Saturday. Are you going to be here Saturday? Okay. Grow Talks, we start our germination this week for the Cannaman Bonsai. Hey, did you remember to hit record? Did you remember to hit record too? Okay, just double checking. See, that's the downfall of YouTube, is it doesn't just give everybody the notification like Facebook did. We'll put an @followers in there. Piss everybody off. I'm always like, what the fuck people putting @followers for? I couldn't figure out how to do it for the longest time. You have to fucking post it, then put @followers in the comments. Yo, what's up? Happy for Friday. Time to get lifted. How you doing, Paul? How was work? Dude, I need to meet up with you this weekend. I still have that fucking pot leaf print for you. I keep looking at it, and every time I look at it, I see your name, and I'm just like, fuck, I gotta go meet up with him. We're just waiting on our guest tonight. Jess, could you pass me a Mountain Dew, please? Ooh, and if you leave your drink on there, that's gonna get so warm. That's gonna get so warm if you leave that there. You can move that poster and use your table. Oh, how was your week? How was your week, Paul? It's fry frickin' day. I got done with my last door today, and all you hear is, whoa, it's fucking Friday. Oh, I was so fucking beat. So fucking beat. Oh, yeah, we're just waiting on our guest tonight. We got Marcus Centennial coming on. He's a local rapper. He's done a couple projects with some big name rappers. He's also open for a few big name rappers. We grew up together, so I figured we'd come on and catch up, you know? That's basically all I'm doing is having people on to bullshit and catch up now, because it's like impossible to get cannabis professionals on. It has been a quick one. I need to mow the lawn. Hey, I've heard a lot of people say that this week, and I'm like sitting here waiting for my neighbor to mow the patch behind my trailer. And I'm like, fuck, he's not gonna. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do the first one, damn it. And I don't have the mow equipment anymore. So I'm just like, fuck. I'm dreading it. It's all long and thick. And I just realized I haven't smoked anything since we started. And we've been going for a good fucking 6 minutes now. I just got a jar of joints now, guys. It smells heavenly. I gotta figure out a way to label these so that they're like right now I have it so that one strain is facing one direction and the other strain is facing the other direction, but I don't remember which one's which, and if I put more than 2 strains in there, I'm kind of fucked because there's only 2 directions they can go. I thought about making like a little piece of paper thing and making little like sections in there and filling each section with a different strain. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 28-ounce mason jars sitting here full of weed, and I'm just like, that's a lot of weed. What do I do with all that weed? I mean, yeah, smoke it. All right, well, I get that, but like, that's a lot of smoking, dude. I smoked 6 joints the other day in 3 hours, and I was just like, but I didn't smoke any cigarettes. That was dope. The last couple of days, I've been able to go my entire dash after work. I'll smoke like a cigarette right after I get off of work, and then stop by the gas station and grab a snack. But after that, it's just fucking joint, 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 until I run out of joints or I'm done dashing. If I run out of joints and I'm sitting there like, fuck, I need a cigarette. We're smoking on some dementia right now. Oh, dude, I totally didn't think about it, but you should probably turn that fan in the air conditioner down. You should probably turn the fan and the air conditioner down. They could probably hear him. Oh, I didn't see that you had your headset. Once that one comes on, though, they'll be able to hear it. That's usually when it was. I remember they used to be able to hear it last summer if we left them on. Which you could tell that sun's not peaked up anymore because it's cooling off.
Hey, Rachel.
How's it going, Rachel? How's your week been? We're waiting for our guest to come. He had just gotten off of work, had to swing by his house, change and get ready real quick, and then he said he'd be over. Hopefully he doesn't get lost. I sent a map, so they shouldn't get lost anymore. If they get lost, that's on them. Very busy managing downtown Dickies. Hey guys, remember to like, share, and follow. Hit that subscriber button so you always get our notification when we're live. I definitely don't miss being in charge of people. Back when I was at Lawn Ranger, I was in charge of people. Now I'm just in charge of myself. It's hard enough to keep myself fucking going. Let alone be like, hey, yo, you need to be working, dude, while I'm standing there doing nothing. Like, oh, I don't want to do anything. There's times where I'll, like, hide in the corner at work and just be like, just listen for the old man. If he comes, act like you're working. Yo, what's up, Dallas? Dab time. But it's joint 30. Well, there was a gay baby. Oh, hey, you probably can't say that anymore. Awkward silence, gay baby was born. Probably not allowed to say that anymore, though. Still gonna say it. Fuck, dude, that's why he said it's dab time. I didn't even realize it was 7:10. I literally just looked up at the clock and I was like, oh, 7:11. Oh, shit.
So he always says dab time. I really didn't.
Yeah, he's always just dab time. As soon as he gets in, he's all douche. What, bro? You should have said 7:10 dab time. Oh. 7-Eleven is Slurpee time. Depends on what country you're in. Technically, if you're I'm not even gonna go there. Amalamalakale. That's all I'm gonna say. Amalamalakale.
I thought you were Princess Diana.
I don't even think he heard you. No, we thought you were Princess Diana.
It just says Dallas Weaver on there.
Wait, it does? I thought it said Princess Diana on there. Did I tell you the joke about Prince? Hold on, let me see if I can get my Trump impersonation after this time. I was working on this throughout the hiatus. Because I can do a slight Trump impression. And I was just like, oh, dude, I got a good one that involves Prince. Like, oh, man, this is hilarious. What's up, Shell? How you doing? Hey, Cheyenne. I almost said Shell again. Okay. So that dab's gone now. Now I just gotta catch my breath and I might be able to do it. Trump impersonations are super easy to do because you just gotta act stupid. I probably just pissed off a bunch of people and then probably just made a bunch of people happy at the same time.
Literally.
That's how ridiculous politics are.
Literally.
Alright. Let's see. Yo, what's up, Ty? What you smoking on, brother? Okay, let's see. He's really great. Nope, that's not it. I'm not gonna be able to do it because I'm on mic now.
Listen to one of his speeches on
He's a fantastic producer. Greatest I've ever heard. He says his name's Prince, though, but I've met a lot of princes in my life, and none of them have ever had hair that long. I think he forgot the incest. on the last part of his name. Yeah, I can't get the Trump impersonation though. Gotta do that hand movement. LOL. No. No. That'll get us in trouble. That'll get us in a lot of trouble. Oh. This pot plant is so great. Greatest pot plant ever. This plant will save the world. I finished that off sounding like JFK.
Yeah, you did. And you, ladies and gentlemen, can be part of the solution.
I thought that was Nixon.
Just going through the
It's not what you can do for your country. It is what your country... Or no, it's not what your country can do for you. It's what you can do for your country. That's like almost a spot on Nixon.
Yeah.
But that's like one of the most famous quotes ever by a president.
Head out of your ass.
It's not what you can ask of your country. It's what your country can ask of you. Or some shit like that. Oh, fuck. Who let me do this alone? Dallas all, well, if you would have waited. Oh, yeah, I know. I don't like waiting. I'm always just like, let's go. Let's do it. Gotta learn how to run the show myself anyways, right? Hey, and at least you're not sick this week, so you're actually talkative. Is that a dab emoji?
What?
When did they come out with a dab emoji? I don't recall this.
What the hell?
Oh, I bet it's one of the YouTube ones. It is.
Everybody down.
That is dope. Jess,
I thought it.
the background?
I'm gonna have a fucking connection over this shit.
She's been trying to get the background on the chat TV to stick so that it's a Cannaman Studios Presents background. And has our logo and shit on it. But it is refusing to stay on that image. And it just, like, every, 15 or so minutes, it'll just cycle out. I feel like it's like every 30 minutes.
It's about 30 now.
Yeah, every 30 minutes it'll cycle it and put a new picture up.
And I tried deleting the other pictures. Help me with your solutions. I've tried them all.
How's all? Did you Google it? She's
Yeah.
all, yeah. I was like, okay,
Multiple times.
okay. That's my go-to is Google it. That's what I was thinking earlier at work. I was like, well, maybe if I Google it, I could fix it for her. She's all, fuck you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, now I can go back to this joint. Now that we got that dab out of the way. Dab time. Yeah, I really do like the new camera setups.
Yeah.
It's a lot nicer of a look. I could put the chat right in front of me, so I'm always looking at them too. Or I can look up here. But then I feel like I get a little silent because I gotta move over a little. Psst. Can you guys hear me? Hi. Dude, okay. No. Aliens. Where you at on that? They real or they fake? What's your thoughts? She can't comprehend what I'm saying.
Oh, literally, you just came out of fucking left field with that one.
Yo, bro. Aliens, dude.
I think they're
Real?
real.
Yeah.
I just think they drive past Earth with their windows up and their doors locked.
No. No. Okay, so think about this. So, do you remember here? Well, you haven't lived here your entire life like us, so we've actually heard this story multiple times growing up. But I think it was like in the 50s or something, 60s or whatever. something flew over a nuclear base in Montana and shut down the entire base. Okay, well, something also flew over a nuclear base in Russia and activated all of their nukes. Have you heard of those?
They have that power.
Yeah,
Here.
yeah. What if they're just sitting there saying like, okay, so there's one of two scenarios on why they would do that. One, they're saying, you guys think it's mutual destruction, but in all reality, the second you set those off, we're gonna fucking deactivate them, and they're just gonna be giant balls of lead flying through the sky. So they're gonna hit down on the other side and just blunk. Or they're telling us that it doesn't matter what we have. Their weapons are better, and they wanted to make sure that they could actually shut ours down because their fleet is on the way.
That's what I'm saying, though. We have the technology to do what they did. You guys are saying it's aliens? No. I think it was just a project for the government.
No, I think it's aliens.
Okay. Alright. If you met an alien, what would you hope that they're doing?
Well, I can sure as hell tell you this: if I meet an alien and he don't smoke weed and jam out to music, I ain't fucking with him. I'm gonna turn around and walk away, dude. If they don't have some kind of music where he's from, or she's from, or it's from, or whatever it is from, then I don't want to fuck with it.
What if it's static and that's their music?
Well, then that's their music. If they're sitting there jamming out the static like this, then I know they're jamming. But if they're just sitting there like this, staring at me with static, then I'm like, man, these guys might want to kill me.
Or it could be the probe and they're in.
And then there's the theory that they're actually just us from the future. And that's what we evolved into, or is like the Greys. Which totally makes sense if we technically came from monkeys and we went from hairy to this, we could totally go to that. What? What are you gonna look up? She's all. I just kind of drooled on myself there, guys. If you didn't see that. Shell said, nope, I evolved from a wolf. Yeah, and I evolved from a sloth. My great 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 grandpa is Sid the Sloth. What's up, G?
What's up? I'm at my house. I'm getting ready right now. I'm gonna head to you, bro.
You're good?
Sounds good, but do you want to send me your address, or did you already?
I already did. Just check up a couple of messages. I sent a map with it.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. I'll be there in a little bit then.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, brother, later.
Alright, like. I don't know if you guys heard that, but he's on his way. Or will be on his way. I'm pretty sure he does lawn care, so I totally know where he's coming from on fucking getting off this late. You're not done till the fucking job's done. It's like in a kitchen, you're not done till it's slow. I'm pretty sure I evolved from a ferret. Yo, what's up, weirdo? I don't know who the fuck you're calling, weirdo. Yep. My great-grandpa, Sid the Sloth. Well, great times 35. What was that dumb thing? Couldn't have been dumber than the thing I did. I didn't do anything, so it probably could be dumber than the thing I did.
This time.
My great uncle was Babyface Nelson. Well, what are you doing using your nectar in the middle of traffic?
Oh my gosh. What?
What the fuck? Are you a mental midget? Because I know you're a physical midget. Oh. I was going to say something, but it's probably not appropriate for the live stream.
At this point, I mean, shit, just say it.
What? What are you talking about? All we've done is talk about aliens. Bigfoot. Where you stand on Bigfoot.
I think him and Sasquatch are the same thing.
Okay, yeah, well, obviously. And the Abdominal Snow Beast is the same thing. Honestly, I think there might have been a Bigfoot at one point, but I don't think there's one anymore.
I think there was a leftover caveman type situation.
Yeah.
And then he died off.
Yeah, like almost like a fucking closer relative of the Neanderthal.
Is when we're talking when it first.
Yeah.
60s, 70s is when it first originated. It's
And if there is, bruh, it's the Luca. How the fuck did you burn yourself with a fucking nectar, dude? And if there is, they are in like a deep ass cave that we don't know about.
like not even discovered by humans type cave type thing.
Yeah. Dude, did you see that video? And we'll probably bring this up tomorrow morning. That video of the dude that was getting chased by a polar bear?
Yes. Oh my god.
Fuck! I had to shit my pants.
Right?
He probably did. I had to just shit my pants right there.
Blame him.
Dude, he got so lucky that what was it, a fucking snowmobile or a four-wheeler? It was one of the two. He got lucky as fuck.
Shell says, do you think unicorns and dragons were ever real?
Unicorns, I don't think so. Dragons, totally. And here's my theory behind that.
Go.
Huh?
I'm flipped on that, but go ahead.
No, let me hear your reason why you're flipped on it, and I'll give you my theory behind it.
Because I think unicorns.
Unmute your mic.
Huh?
Unmute your mic.
Is this the right one? I think that unicorns would be a more logical idea because we've got horses. All that's needed is a fucking horn on the head. Dragons, I feel like the size that we think they would be is not logical in the evolutionary process. Like, we have little itty-bitty lizard things now. I don't think they evolved that far to...
I don't think they could fly like we think they could, but here's my theory behind them, and I take this off from listening to Joe Rogan so much. So birds don't technically fossilize because their bones are hollow. So technically a dragon's bones would have to be hollow. So therefore a dragon would not fossilize like a normal reptile because it's structured like a bird. Or its body would fossilize but its wings wouldn't.
That's kind of what it... Like, what if, like, the long... Like, what if what we used to think of, like, as a T-Rex or something like that actually had wings, and we just can't see that?
Well, have you ever been to the Museum of the Rockies? So, I think it's in, like, Missoula or something. Maybe it's in Wyoming. I don't remember. You can look it up. They actually have a display of a T-Rex. Or no, I think it's maybe it is a T-Rex. But I think it might be a Velociraptor. I can't remember. So their display of it is a side-by-side display of what they thought and what they think now. So what they thought was it was a reptile with skin, or like a reptile type skin. Now they think it was feathered. Which would make more sense on the fucking chicken evolution.
Right?
How do you get a fucking chicken from a lizard, dude? That don't make any goddamn sense. I always looked at when I got told that a fucking chicken came from a T-Rex, I looked at them and went, yeah, and I came from a panda bear. Remember that episode of Trailer Park Boys where they thought Sam was Bigfoot? No, never seen Trailer Park Boys. Cheyenne thinks that Bigfoot is hill people hiding out. Just overgrown hair. How do you explain the fucking almost 7 foot tall people though?
And the feet size. That's what they were called.
Don't bruh me. You know how many times I've been told to watch Trailer Park Boys and I'm like, fuck that shit. And that goofy ass looking motherfucker with it. Oh, I'm trying to think of his name, but I can't think of his damn name.
I'm not looking it up for you. This
No.
is serious.
I know Cass is gonna come through with the, cause she knows exactly who I'm
Make him
talking
sweat,
about.
Cass. Make him sweat.
The fucking you'd fit in perfectly. Hey Jess. So it looks like tonight's show is going to be a long show because we went and I kicked this off at 7 because I thought he was like coming over because he had called me at 6 or 5:30 actually. But yeah, so he'll get here. We'll roll into the normal puff and pass show. Till then, we'll sit here and bullshit, you know. Bubbles, see? She came in with it, Bubbles. Honestly, dragons would be kind of cool. Like, even the giant big ones. The big scary ones.
I mean, that would be an apex predator, very much like a Medusa T-Rex in modern times.
Yeah.
It would be the apex predator. It would have all control.
No.
It would set off the ecosystem so horribly too.
No. We're apex. Like, nothing can top us. As long as we have the weapons we have, we're apex. Bruh, you don't think a tank can't shoot a motherfucking dragon out of the damn sky?
No, I don't.
I do.
The evolutionary capabilities of skin defense and preparation for that. Like, I believe that if there's a dragon flying around in the sky the size of Lord knows what, it's gonna have the hide hard enough like a rhino.
I don't. Explain birds. They don't have fucking tough hides. Lions don't have tough hides.
Like, birds and...
Rhinos' hides aren't actually as tough as you think. We fuck them up pretty easy.
You cannot shoot through those with a regular gun.
No, you need like a 50 cal. So if we can shoot through a fucking rhino with a 50 cal, bro, I don't fucking guarantee a tank can fucking put a fucking hole straight through a fucking dragon, bro. Straight. Oh man, that's gonna be the new fucking internet. The viral argument. Fuck 100 Fuck the 100 men versus one gorilla. Tank versus a dragon. Bro. I mean, we already know Prince would lose to a tiger. Princess Locket will lose to that tiger. That tiger is gonna pin him down to the ground with his paw on his back. Lean down and whisper in his ear, "Call me daddy, princess." Do you want to see my? Do you want to hear my Joe Biden impression? Good, huh? He doesn't talk much. What do we got? Depends on the. Oh, it depends on the variety of draft. Okay. For more animalistic types of dragons, modern weapons would probably be more than sufficient. See? U.S. Marines aren't really outfitted to fight something that large and fast, but guns will work just fine against younger, smaller dragons. Some of the larger dragons in the category will be extremely hard to kill. What? No. Wait, hold on. Balerion from GOT. Who was Balerion? Click that.
It's one of the dragons.
Just click that. Please. Oh, shit. Oh, that was her red dragon. That was the fucking savage that just fucking went around killing cities. Oh, okay. Nah, I think a tank could shoot that down. I mean, you're going to have like 7 or 8, maybe 20. Just because it is fast and nimble and can like pivot on a dime. So you're going to have to fucking like shoot one here, and then one in the center and hopefully hit it.
You're going to need like 7 tanks at once because if you just have one trying to set up a shot, it's going to be gone in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Tanks take forever to set up a shot.
Yeah, so dude, they had made up this design for a bouncing tank. It had spots on all sides that can shoot. And it bounced on one thing. That's what they need.
US government.
They retired it because it didn't seem logical because you couldn't aim, and it tossed you around quite a bit. Yes, I've been smoking this same joint for 30 minutes. Don't give me a hard time. It's almost gone.
Almost 4.
No, because I started at 6 minutes in. And then I paused to take a dab.
32 minutes then.
30. Because I paused for the dab. Hey, wait. What did the rest of that article say, though? Or did you already get rid of it? Howdy ho, neighbor.
Hey, what's up, bro? Can you come outside? I don't see number 3. I see flag 21.
Oh, damn, you're way out. Come back towards the front. I guess I should take the phone with me.
Hold on one sec, guys. Cannaman's gonna go get our guest, and then we will get back to this exhilarating discussion on whether a tank can kill a dragon in modern times. Let me hear from you guys. Do you think that our modern weaponry and military power can handle fantastical creatures that we used to hear about as kids? And how? if you guys wanted to see the article that we are working on. There you go, Cassidy. I like the way you think.
Oh, this is legit.
Dude, that dragon would fuck you up if all you had was a stick and a crossbow. There's a headset right down below if you want to throw it on.
Yeah, this is tough, man. Alright. This is dope. We here.
Oh, what's up, bro? How you been?
Fuck, man. Not bad, dog. Just been working, you know, fucking doing the drywall. What's up, kitty? What are you doing? What's up, gato?
Right, it's been a fucking fat minute.
Fat minute, dude. I can't remember the last time I saw you. I think it might
Dude,
have
I
been
feel
one
like
of
it
my
was like high
shows.
school.
I was gonna say it had to have been high school or one of my shows right after.
Yeah, were we in the same grade?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
me and you-
I thought so.
Yeah, me and you had Miss Tuss. Miss Tuss'
Oh,
class.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fun, dude. That was way back in the day.
Fuck yeah. Fucking like, that was like 16 years ago, bro.
I know. It's fucking crazy when I think about it. I'm like, dog. It really is nuts. 16 years. No, it would have been like 14 or 15, but still, like, what the hell? That's a long ass
Oh,
time.
yeah, it would have been like 14 or 15 because I
Yeah,
dropped
'cause-
out when I was 16.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, what? I came to class and I was like, what the fuck's Shann at? And they were like, yo, he's dropped out. I was like, motherfucker. He was like the only kid.
Like,
I
long
liked.
gone,
Like,
dude.
he's the only motherfucker I like in the whole class and he's gone. Damn it.
Fuck yeah, bro. I was like, fuck this shit. I want to go make some money.
Yeah, for real. I know. I started skipping school all the time, going to work and just doing drywall with the older homies and shit. And
Right. Did you end up graduating, though?
Yeah. Yeah, I never
Nice,
graduated.
nice.
My grandpa died when I was 16, so I promised him before he passed away that I would fucking graduate and be a
Nice.
man of my word and keep that shit, you know?
Sometimes I wish I had graduated, but
That's whatever.
yeah, I'm always like, fuck, dude.
Didn't make a difference.
I see all my friends that did graduate doing the same shit I'm doing, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, what was the point?
Yeah, it's fucking, there's no point in scholarships or diplomas
Yeah.
and shit.
I mean, maybe I'd have made it to college, but fuck, who knows?
I don't even know where my diploma's at, dude. Like, I think my mom's got it somewhere in a box or some shit.
When would our class reunion be?
Oh, we already had our tenure,
Oh, fuck, really?
like a couple months ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to it, but I was just working too much, couldn't make it. Fucking work way too
I dropped
much.
out. I wasn't invited. Shit, so what you been up to since fucking school, dude?
I don't know, man. Just working on the music still. Got into drywall. Had the kiddos. You know what I mean? Got a 9-year-old and 6-year-old boy and a girl. And then pretty much trying to get my life on track. You know what I mean? Same
Right.
as all of us.
How long
So,
you been doing drywall?
13 years.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a long time. Been doing it since we were kids, basically. I picked it up when I was like 16. I just
Right, I
My-
remember doing it back when I was like 12
yeah,
with a
my-
buddy
I
of
mean,
mine.
Yeah, my dad and both my uncles fucking my dad and both my uncles drywalled when I was a kid. And like one of them was taper, one of them was, and then the other two were they hung sheetrock. So,
Right, the installers.
Yeah, so I eventually just picked it back, you know, fucking
Right.
family shit.
Right.
Well, my dad and my uncles were drywallers, so I might as well see what's up.
Do you
with
run
it.
your own business?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I got my ICEC and insurance and shit, and just got all that squared away this year. So basically, this year's my goal is basically to just get financially set on, like, as far as paperwork goes, and be financially set. So like, no more shit in collections, paying off all that credit consolidation.
Right.
You know what I mean? Debt forgiveness or whatever the fuck it's
Get
called.
your
And-
credit up.
Yeah, get my credit up. That's my main goal this year. So, and then fucking catch back up on, you know, the good old what is it called? The good old fucking child support, you know, for my egg donor.
Yeah, that should always be rough.
Yeah, I know, but what you gonna do, baby mama drama?
Alright, TJ, what's up?
What's up, Holmes?
So how's the music been?
Hey, what's up, fool? Tanner, that's my nigga right there.
He always be watching.
Yeah, I fucking that.
I
that's my boy
appreciate
right
his
there.
support.
Tanner's my dog, dude. I still talk. I just sold him an Impala a couple months ago.
Really?
Hey, Tanner, y'all still mobbing that Impala? Probably answer back in a little bit, but yeah, man. And then just kept going with the music, and then eventually got to the point to where I got signed by 406 Music. So I've been with them ever since. It's been like 4 or 5 years, I think. Signed when I was like signed in 2019.
2019,
Yeah,
right
very-
before COVID started?
Right before COVID started. That was rough, dude.
Oh, fuck
fucking
yeah.
pandemic hit. I just got signed, and then the pandemic hit, and then my label mate had to pawn all the equipment to fucking make ends meet, which I
Right.
totally get. But I was like, fuck, I don't think I recorded for the first 5 months of being signed. I was so
That's
salty,
rough.
bro. Yeah, dude. But I wrote and wrote and wrote.
I was
and
just
wrote.
about to say, were you
And
writing that
oh,
entire
dog,
time?
I wrote so much.
So you just had
music.
stacks of stuff to fucking
Nigga,
start recording.
I still got projects that I don't even got recorded yet.
Damn.
Like I've got a.
So
very,
maybe it was
very
a good thing.
extensive- No, yeah, most definitely, because it like gives you that big of a catalog to work with. You know what I
Right.
mean? So first thing I did when we recorded, I went and I busted out 3 EPs, a bunch of singles, some mixtapes, and then.
So now, what's the difference between an EP and a album?
Okay, so an EP is like 3 to 5 songs, and then it goes by song amount. So there's an
okay.
EP, and then there's an LP, which is like basically an album. So that goes from like anywhere from like 8 to 12 tracks, which is a studio album length, anyways. And then
Right.
there's an album, which is anywhere from 12 to 16. To you could go all the way up to a double album, do 36 tracks.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then there's mixtapes, and you can do whatever the fuck you want with those too, because
Right.
it's a mixtape. You know what I mean? I think my first mixtape was like 16 tracks or something like that. It was the Sicario mixtape. I think a bunch of people still got that somewhere, so I still got a couple copies myself. I saved just for
got
sake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got to.
But but yeah, ever since that shit dropped, I mean, everything's been taking off, man. I've been everywhere, really. I mean, not everywhere, but I've been in a lot of damn places that someone from Billings, Montana, doing hip hop would never really typically normally see.
Right.
You know what I mean? Granted, there are a lot of greats from here, like Killa C and Nickel B and Contact. You know what I mean? Ches, there's a lot of really
Got
good
Chevy
people
Woods right next door.
Oh, Chevy lives next door?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. But, yeah, what was I going to say? But, I mean, shit, you know what I mean? Got a couple tours under my belt. More shows than I can even remember. Like, I think I've done like a couple hundred at this point. Like, I'm past 300 for sure.
Damn.
Yeah, so I've done a lot of fucking shows.
So
dude.
going up on stage ain't nothing anymore for
Nah,
you.
dude, it's fucking.
Well, I mean, it's still probably a thrill to like be up on the
Oh
stage.
yeah, you get
and shit.
adrenaline for sure, but like
But,
it's just
yeah,
so
there's, like,
second
no
nature
nerves
now, dude.
walking in
No,
there, huh?
It's not like jitters anymore. It's like before it was a little bit like jitters, like a little bit of nervousness, but I don't even get like that no more, bro. Like, I think the biggest show I did was like, I want to say like 2000. It was the B.O.B. block party up in
shit.
Bozeman. That thing was huge. So,
Dude, I bet that was dope.
yeah, that was dope. That was a long time ago. I think that was in 20.
And you said that's the biggest one you've done?
Yeah, that was like because it was a block party, so it was like the stage was at the very end of the block,
Right.
and then they had the whole fucking block just
Oh, fuck.
signed off.
How many people you think were there?
A couple thousand for sure. It was pretty nerve wracking, but
Bro, I fucking bet.
yeah, that and I think I was like 19 or 20 when I did that. So I mean, that was the most nerve wracking. But I mean, shit. Now anymore, I get up in front of 1,000 people, 1,500 people ain't shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, last year we did Tech 9 at the pub station, and that was like 12. That was a sold out show, so that's 1,200 people. You know what I mean? Like from the stage and the pub station, that was like an ocean of people. You know, you're like, holy shit.
Dude,
you know,
I can
and
only imagine
it's
being
so
in front
much-
of that many people.
It's so much fun though. It's so much fun because like I get into it, bro. Like I don't even get nervous no more. I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna put your hands up. I'm like, go like this. All right, go like this. All right, now scratch their booty cheek. No.
and they just do what you say.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, when you got good energy, man, and they're feeling your music and you're feeling them and you know, everything's copacetic in the room, it's a really good feeling, man, because you connect with them, they connect with you, you give them an experience because that's what they're not just coming.
Right.
People don't just pay to get up and watch you just be a jackass on stage and give them a half-ass performance. They don't pay for that shit.
Right.
And people aren't going to want to put you on to big shows if that's all you're going to have to bring to the table. Yeah, to contribute to the show. You got to,
Right.
you know, thanks. And that you got to contribute to them shows, man. You got to get there early, sound check, help them set up stage equipment, help the fucking sound guy, get to know him, fucking, you know, help people out, man. Everybody's in this all together. It takes us all to make a show happen.
Right, and a lot of people don't realize how much it actually takes to get
To-
things
to
going.
put us- you
Like,
don't-
we show up here
Dude.
2 hours early.
That's what I'm saying. Just make sure it's ready when whoever shows up shows up. Yeah, that's what I do. Like I was a little bit late today because I had so many jobs to do.
Oh,
before
yeah,
this,
no, you're
but,
good.
But typically I try to be punctual for the most part. motherfucker's not really hitting. There we go.
Yeah, you gotta kind of rip on it. It's a little stuffed in there.
More of a blunt guy. You got any wraps?
I got this one right here. I don't know.
Oh,
if
hemp
it's any
wraps?
good.
I can fuck with that. Doesn't look like it's opened up. I can fuck with that.
I don't even remember where I got that thing.
Juicy J. Yeah, the hemp wraps. I used to roll these bitches all the time.
I got a variety of flour if you want to pick.
I was just gonna say I can't go out to my truck and grab I forgot my weed out of my
Oh,
truck.
you're good, bro. I got plenty. This is all homegrown.
Bet. Yeah, look, whatever, bro. It's just surprise me. See what you got up, yeah. See what you got here.
We're actually. We'll go with this one.
Orale.
That's dementia.
Dementia. Great. Just what I need. Exactly what the fuck I need. And how the hell do I open this? Just screw
Yep.
it. Cool.
Let's just
Like, is
unscrew
there,
it.
like a button or some shit. You don't molest the buds, man. I had a guy from Emerald Triangle tell me that one time, dude. I was like just grinding my buds up, and he's like, "Don't molest the buds, man." I cracked the fuck up. I was like, "Nigga, what?" I was like, "Who is this old ass dude with the leather jacket?"
Cass
on?
is all, Shan, you should become a rapper. See, my only problem, dude, is I can't write. Like,
Dude,
I'm
writing's
not,
easy.
No, bro. See, I'm not lyrical or very vocabulary based, I guess I should say.
You're not lyrically inclined.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, gotta have a large vocabulary. Kind
Yeah,
of
my
shit.
vocabulary is tiny. It consists of the word fuck. And that's about it.
Just make a song called "Fuck." Just say "fuck" 100 times. Fuck
Just
it.
walk out on a stage and go, all right, everybody, who's ready to fucking party?
And then you just say "fuck."
Put your
it.
hands up. Fuck, 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 fuck.
I'd
fuck,
totally get
fuck.
into it. If I was drunk, I'd totally get into it. Like, yeah, fuck yeah.
I gotta come on stage at like 1 o'clock in the morning when everybody's already plastered, coked out of their mind, and just start screaming "fuck," and you're just gonna see everybody's hands up, going "fuck, fuck, fuck."
That'd be
fuck."
hilarious, homie. I'd literally die.
But no, I've thought about it. So okay, so what's your thoughts on the whole ChatGPT shit and being able to fucking write music with ChatGPT?
I mean, if it's debatable. I mean, even if you write music with ChatGPT, I mean, most people do that to have more of a lyricism edge. But I
Right.
mean, how do you match the cadences is my question. Like,
That's my problem. Is like I've
how
done
does
it
it-
and
for
I've
me, it's
sat
like,
there
how
and
does it go
read
to the
through
beat,
it, and
though?
I'm just like, how would I like put this into music?
to the beat, yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's just like so do you just tell it to write what you want to rap about, or
Yeah, you could
or
be-
does it actually go to the beat and find the tempo and give you cadences?
Okay,
too?
so I've done it two ways. So I told it to write me a song with 2 verses and a hook about a certain subject, and then kind of like gave it like some points to hit.
Okay.
And it'll literally write you a song, 2 verses and a hook, and
I would I'd be confused. I'd be like, where the fuck? Like, what's
Yeah.
the cadence though? Like,
I guess that's just up for you to decide.
I guess I mean, like, if you could input the cadence, I guess that's pretty cool.
But then I've also
I don't know.
I asked it to write me. I said. Assess the music top 10 and write me a song that would land in the top 10. And instead of writing me a song, it analyzed the top 10 songs and gave me a
well, like a brief summary of kind of what they talk about, or
yeah,
Yeah.
and told me like what kind of song to write.
right, yeah. Well, yeah.
And
'cause-
then also it kind of
Break
gave
up
me the
music that gets-
cadence and said do it to like this kind of music with a little bit of this and this in it.
huh? I mean, if it's that descriptive with like telling you, I
But
guess,
you still had to write the song yourself.
Yeah, okay, that's different. Yeah, if you have to know what cadence, like I said, for me, it'd just be like, take the challenge out of it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what my thought process on that kind of thing. Like, if there's no challenge in it, I don't even want to do it.
I feel like
which
it's
is why
almo-
I like rap.
I feel like it's almost not as personal.
Well,
which
yeah,
is
that's
what a lot
I'm
of
saying.
songs
like,
are.
It kind of takes the heart out of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it could be really well worded, but unless you personally like can connect with that on your own and really feel it in your soul when you're delivering it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the kind of thing that you sit back and you think about and you're like, okay, is this gonna sound authentic? And you don't want to sound generic. You don't want to sound like every other person out there. You know what I mean? So I mean, but if you're fine with that, then obviously that's why there's generic sounding music, because there's people that's fine with that.
Right.
They're okay with sounding generic. They don't care. They're just fucking.
I feel like they don't make it very far though.
Yeah, but at the same time, I know tons, man. I know so many rappers that just shit on me, dude, and they don't even want to perform. They don't want to put their shit out. They don't want to do. They just like rapping. They just love rap, dude. They just love fucking freestyling. They love smoking a blunt with the homies and kicking a fucking cipher.
I never thought about it that way.
Throwing on a beat, like, bro, the greatest rap.
It's almost a therapy session for them.
Yeah, it's a therapy session for me too, because that's why you get into it. You know what I mean? It's like it's an escape. It's something that you can
Right.
like use to not focus so much on the shit over here. And so with that being said, kind of like for me, it's an escape too. It's therapy very much. It's very therapeutic. I love writing. I love the challenge of every new beat, every new song that I get is something that I have to write different shit. It's not, I can't write what I wrote on this past song over here. And that's why a lot of people are like, why do you kind of like bounce off of their verses so much? I'm like, because it's a fucking feature. You're supposed to. You're the feature artist.
Right.
The song's about this topic, this subject, this context. So you need to be talking about that in your verse. And if that means contributing to using the melody that's in the song in your verse, that's absolutely what you should do, I think. Because it just makes the song more uniform.
Right.
Like, instead of some freestyle bullshit, you want to be able to have something that's like a hit. If you want to make it, you know what I mean? You want something that's going to be able to be played on the radio, or like people are going to be able to repeat that bitch 4 or 5 times. You know what I mean? Like, I just I just went to a show earlier this week. Or, wait, what is today? Friday?
Yeah.
Tuesday, I went to Devil Wears Prada, and I'd never heard their band before. They're pretty dope. And they're more...
I feel like I've heard of the name before.
The Devil Wears Prada. They're pretty dope. I've always heard of them, but never actually heard them.
Yeah.
So I went with my boy to the show, and they were fire, bro. And they got this song called For You that I was really fucking with, bro. And I was like, this shit's dope. The lead guitarist got off the stage, went and got a beer, got back on the stage, took a fat swig, and just started killing this shit. And I'm like, this shit's fire, dog. You know what I mean? Because it was really connecting with a lot of shit that, without getting too personal, shit that I'm, kind of going through right now in my head. You know what I mean? I don't even have to be personally going through it actually in real time, dude. It could be something that happened to me fucking 4 years ago. I still haven't stopped thinking about it. That's just how it's impossible for me.
No, yeah, I know how that goes.
It's impossible for me to let go of shit. Especially if especially if it bothers me, I don't really tend to stop thinking about it. You know what I mean? It's something that stays on my mental.
Right. But that's also what helps shape you.
Yeah, no, most definitely. I just have a really complex thought process, bro. So like, man, I'll think about every which way other that you could about any given situation, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm a super big like overthinker, and it's kind of bad sometimes, but it gets me through everything that I do. So it's obviously a gift. It's a pain in the ass though sometimes.
Oh, I fucking hate
Real
it,
talk,
dude.
You know what I'm saying? But
especially when you're like working and it's all quiet and all you can do
that's
is
what I'm
think.
saying, dog. My favorite thing to do when I'm working by myself, because I love working by myself. That's why I do drywall, because I can work on my own and on my own time, take my lunch by myself, look up at the fucking sun, hear the birds. You know what I mean? Or go out to a badass fucking house way out there. You never know where you're gonna end up when you do drywall, bro. You know.
I do interior trim, but we just stick to the fucking
That's what I'm saying.
Anfield homes.
But that's not. Oh, that's what's up. I go everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
For
I
drywall,
remember so I did siding. I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago, out in Big Sky in the Yellowstone Club.
Oh, that's what's up. I was out there doing the drywall for that.
That shit's so dope.
Dude, that's what I'm talking. I was out at Big Sky doing that shit for the
multi-billion-dollar
drywall,
houses, bro.
Literally, those condos were huge. That place was fucking enormous.
So we were
Ferrell's
working
in there somewhere.
we were working on the creator of GoPro.
Mhm.
We were working on his winter vacation home.
Yeah, that's tough.
And this motherfucking house had a rally car track out the back door of the
You
garage.
shit me.
Like, you could legit hop in the rally car and floor it out the
Man,
garage and
fuck
fly off a
you.
like 6 foot drop.
Hey, bro, I'm out here, dog. Invest in me. Let's make some money, Holmes.
It was so dope.
Just do impromptu rapping. What's that? I don't know.
That's where you just like go up, pick a fucking random subject and just start rapping about it.
Oh man, I used to do that when I freestyle when I was a kid all the time.
Yeah, freestyle is what she's meaning.
Yeah, I used to fucking do that shit all the time, bro. I used to pick up a lighter and rap for
You
like.
really got to be fucking lyrically inclined though to fucking freestyle.
Oh, bro, when I'm on a roll, dog, I can literally freestyle for hours.
Yeah.
Like, my homeboy X, Metaphorical Oracle, Afterlife the Oracle. Shout out, by the way. Shout out my boy Metaphorical Oracle, Afterlife the Oracle. What up, son God? I see you. But yeah, that's my dog right there, bro. And he's the one that, you know, I mean, a lot of my homies really got me into rapping and freestyling shit, bro. Cause like, I used to box and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I didn't smoke or drink or, you know what I mean? Like, none of that shit or party or none of that. But when it started slowing down, I started chilling with the homies and, like, I'd get stir crazy and really not know what to do. So they'd be like, just start rapping, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't even fucking know how. How do you just start doing something that I have no clue how to do? Like, that doesn't even make sense to me.
Fucking do it.
Exactly, and that's what they would say is just fucking do it. And so, like,
How'd you fucking learn to do anything that you didn't know how to
just
do?
fucking do it. Exactly. And so, you know what I mean? So eventually I picked it up and I started rapping with the homeboys, you know what I mean? And I met X at a basement party somewhere on the West End. I can't remember where I was at. I think I was at my cousin GB's. Shout out GB. But yeah, Gerard Bonilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember the Bonillas. Those are the folks. But yeah, so what was I saying? I forgot. I'm high.
Same.
I'm saying something.
You're
about
talking
fucking-
about X.
Oh yeah. X got me under rapping and shit. Like they just, you know. So I put down the box. Eventually, just picked up the mic, and then from there it kind of went. I fell in love with it, bro. I couldn't stop. You know what I mean? Like it was like, and I'm still that way to this day, dog. Like I fiend for like writing music, bro. Like
Right.
I get irritated when I can't write nothing or have nothing to write to, like or can't find a beat or just something or just write some shit to, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why I do so many features because it's like. I need to fucking write, bro.
Do you ever get writer's block?
Hardly ever. Not really. Like I'll do 5 songs in a day sometimes.
Really?
I'll write them, record them, mix them, master them, and send them out.
Damn.
Like when I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll, and that's more when I'm on like up on like my manic stage, and like I get like my manic episodes and shit, so I can fucking write for days, nigga. I swear to God. You know what I mean? And then like there'll be a couple weeks where like I don't get features or something, or I can't find a beat or. You know, so I'll just freestyle in my truck to myself, keep up the fucking muscle memory habit
Right.
of it, you know what I mean? And then
Always got to be practicing.
Yep, so, you know, I just pretty much do that when I'm in, like, I call them my little slow periods, but there's never really a moment where I'm not working on music, dude. If I'm not writing, freestyling. If I'm not freestyling or writing, I'm mixing and mastering, producing. If I'm not doing that, I'm recording somebody else.
What's up, Red Dean 420?
What up, fool?
So what's something that you dreamed about that's come true?
Oh, man. Being a rapper.
Well, yeah. I mean, but along the way of becoming a rapper.
I think my biggest one was probably opening up for Tech N9ne. You know, you remember how much I loved Tech N9ne back in the day. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I still love Tech. Shout out Tech N9ne. Shout out here. What's up?
I mean, anybody from Billings or anybody from Montana in general fucking can't not love Tech
Tech
N9ne,
N9ne,
dude.
I know.
He was one of the big rappers that would actually come to Montana.
Well, that and he almost died in Missoula.
Well, that's why he had come to Montana.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So, I love Tech, man.
Yeah.
Tech's music honestly saved my life, to be real with you. Like, there were so many moments, like, if I didn't have certain songs that I know from Tech, like, I would have lost my shit, bro. I'd have just gone nuts, bro. I'm just fucking probably off myself, to be real with you. Because, like, I mean, shit, growing up, bro, I never really had an example of what not to do. So, I was a psycho-ass little motherfucker, bro. I, you know, got in the gang when I was young, fucking gang activities, bro. You know what I mean? So,
Hoodlum activities, bro.
I like to do hood rat shit with my friends.
Didn't we all?
Yep. No, I know.
I fucking remember the old days, fucking getting in trouble and shit.
I remember shit. I remember that one day it was me, you, Kevin, Christensen, Christian Iglesias, like a bunch of kids, dude. After that pep rally, we got it. They let us out at like 2:30. Me and you and everybody just took off out the gym doors, and what's her name tried to chase us. Denise.
Oh shit.
You remember that? We all took off.
We were long
It's
gone.
like 2:30, dude. Fucking yeah. Should I get back here? We were like, fuck you. Like,
Fuck this shit.
no,
Bro, I
God,
remember
God
there
bless
was this
Denise.
one
God bless
time-
Denise, man. She was a good woman, but shit, that woman was high strung.
I remember there was this one time, dude. I was in this backyard on the south side, and all of a sudden I fucking hear, "Get on the ground, put your hands on your fucking head." Well, not fucking head, but
Oh, hell
put your
no.
hands on your head. And I
Yeah,
turn
that happened to me on
around.
the
And,
south side one time too.
bro, it's the motherfucking dog catcher.
What?
But apparently I was trespassing.
I'd have been like, get fucked.
I'm like, what the fuck? You holding two kids at
Suck me.
gunpoint for fucking trespassing?
Suck me. Please shoot
Fucking
me.
shit was, dude. That shit was crazy.
Hey man, if you a cop, don't be like that.
Oh,
Don't
bro,
don't do
there
that,
ain't no
bro.
reason to
You
be
ain't gotta
like
you
that.
ain't gotta be like that, nigga. Like, I mean, we hate y'all, but it's not like we gonna fucking do some crazy shit most times. Unless
Most times.
Unless a motherfucker's on some crack or some shit, you know,
Fuck,
some wild
bro.
shit like that.
Billings be wild sometimes though.
Billings been wild, bro. That's why I moved here. I fucking love it. I'll never really get tired. Like, I hate Billings, but I'll never get tired of the crazy shit you can do here.
Oh, dude, it always surprises me sometimes with the shit I hear on the news. I'm
Honestly,
just like,
bro.
damn.
Oh
for
well,
real?
yeah. As far as crime goes and shit, but like the fun shit you can get into here, like that people never really talk about. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, I'll never get tired of it, bro.
Bro, I always enjoy going up to the rims, fucking crawling around in the fucking holes and shit.
Yeah, I know. Going up to the caves and shit. Remember, Stoner Pride Rock. Remember
Yeah.
that? Fuck, I love going up there, dude. I just shot that "Fuck Me Nice" music video we did. We got all our shots in they call it the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That's
Stoner
the,
Pride
see,
Rock.
that's the nice thing about shooting fucking videos and shit.
Nigga,
Here
that shit
is
was dope, bro.
You've
Like,
got such good fucking points to be able to shoot videos like Yellowstone, the
well,
rims.
that's what I'm saying. But like, you know, like a lot of people here will just like their videos are just one dimensional, bro. Like they'll get like the same 3-frame and filter through those same three frames through the whole fucking video.
Cause that's easy.
And they're just standing in a field.
Cause that's easy.
I know, but it's like I don't want to watch that shit,
No.
nigga. Like make me want to watch this. You have to make the consumer want to fucking watch you, bro. You can't just fucking be
Even if that means putting the money that you
Well,
don't want to
obviously,
put
yeah,
into it. Yeah.
it always invest in yourself, bro. It's never
Yeah.
not going to be worth it. Any artist out there that's questioning, invest in yourself, nigga.
And I can tell you this personally. The number one editing software out there, Hollywood uses it and everything, free of charge. All you need is a laptop.
Well, I fucking, actually I can't say that on here because then everybody else would go get it. But I've got one of the best video editing softwares you can have right now, and I'm taking full courses on it so I can learn how to use it and be the only one here
Oh,
that
what's the
actually
one I
can use it.
use? Jess, can you remind me? Do you remember what it is? Do you remember what the software I use to edit on is? DaVinci.
Huh? I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. So
Baseball
they have
bats.
a free version and a paid version, but the paid version only gives you a couple extra features that you don't actually even need. But it's
Mhm.
literally the same software that Hollywood uses to edit their movies.
Gangster, hell yeah, that's what's up. Fucking, I've been seeing a lot of videos lately of just of artists like Ronnie Radke. That dude's visuals are stupid. That man's visuals are retarded. Like
Right.
every fucking music video is a movie. It's not just a music video. It's it's what did dude say? Ronnie's videos aren't just videos; they're experiences. And that's what you-
Sometimes that's how it needs to be.
But I mean, a music video is to let people see like what your life is like. Do you want them to just see some dude standing in a fucking field
Right.
with just nothing behind them?
Right.
Like you got to have some substance to your video. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where a lot of fools go wrong. Like, go find somewhere fucking downtown where you're always at, or like you know your own town, dog. Go find somewhere that looks dope that has some good fucking shots. Go find a creepy ass rundown warehouse and fucking throw a fucking party in it and fucking throw a video like that. You like have some imagination.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all it takes is
Yeah,
a little bit
like-
of imagination. And we come from the generation of imagination.
Imagination.
The last generation of imagination.
Honestly.
Uh,
But at the same time though, there's some really dope young cats that I'm just like, I'm honestly really impressed with. I'm like, man, this little nigga doing some things, dog.
Shit, and a lot of the big rappers fucking, they came in editing their own shit. Like,
Yeah.
I was just watching Burner's live stream earlier before the show, and he was talking about how when he first started, he edited all his own videos and all that shit.
Yeah, I like to. Excuse me. That's why I roll blunts that big. I love it. But I like to have a pretty good hand in the pot as far as like my creativeness goes. Like I like to have a good what's the word I'm looking for? Creative freedom. As
Right.
far as like anything that I've got I just gave that to you, bro. It's a blunt, not a joint. Get to know it.
Get to
Tell
know
it your
it.
name a little bit.
How's
Be
it
like,
going,
hi, I'm Shann.
sweetheart?"
How you doing? But yeah, you know what I mean. Like back to the subject. You gotta have some context, and you got some substance. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just remember that shit, artists. Just have substance. Don't be one dimensional. Don't be afraid to say some crazy shit. Like, I mean, don't say some weird shit. Obviously, I mean, you can really cross that line real quick and be fucking weird.
Suck your dick.
Don't say that. Please don't say that. Ever.
Too late.
You know what I mean. But like,
I feel like there was a song that
Slim Shady
someone
found
said
like
that shit.
Slim Shady found like the cool medium.
Yeah.
You know, like, damn, you just said that, but it was dope. You know what I mean? So that's
And I mean, he's pushed the line.
oh, bro,
But I feel like nobody else could really get away with some of the shit he said.
go into my discography and come back to me on that. Because you're gonna be like, holy fuck, this guy really just said that. He's going to hell or jail.
He was all, let's see if I can get away with it like I once did.
Huh?
I can't remember what song he said that in.
I don't know. He has too many songs, bro.
For real.
Like, I just was listening to fucking like all his old shit earlier, bro. He's got tons of shit.
I like falling down his old rabbit hole.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Old Slim was different. Like the outward shit he would say, like how wild it was. You're like, damn, you nigga just said that, bro, for real. You know what I mean? And so like I like to have that kind of effect too on people, like just because I don't know, like fucking Hobson's the same way. He's like the Black Slim Shady. You know what I mean? Literally the Black Slim Shady.
He wild, bro. I love me some Hobson. Though.
Hobson's dope. You know what I mean? You know what his first name is?
Huh?
Marcus.
Yeah.
And his actual last name is Hobson. So that's where he got Hobson, because his last name is Hobson. So Marcus Hobson.
Huh. I never knew that. I knew his name was Marcus. I always forget that.
Yeah, his actual name is Marcus Hobson. He's dope. I mean, like, fuck it. When I first heard Hobson, I was like, bro, this nigga dope. You know what I mean? And then he said his name on one of his songs. I was like, man, his name's Marcus too. And I wore the red contacts back in the day, and he had the white ones. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you know, it tripped me out just to say, I was like, I got red contacts, he got white ones. His name's Marcus. I'm Marcus. You know, like, it just tripped me out. So that
definitely
made
a
me
trip,
wanna-
bro.
That definitely made me want to get into rap a lot too. You know what I mean? Because I could always I could keep up with any fucking song there is on planet Earth. Yeah, like if it's an old school rap song, I probably know it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Especially
a
the
lot
ones
of
that I
his
really
older
like.
songs I can just fucking straight spit to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, fucking basically any tech song there is in existence. Fucking any Bone Thugs shit, like their main shit. Like
You put any of the
Mo
fucking,
Thugs gets difficult because then they got a lot of underground shit.
You put any of his Ill Minds on, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
I know like all the Ill Minds by fucking hard,
fuck,
dude.
bro. I turn into like another animal.
Yeah,
I
that,
get
that's
all
what I'm saying.
fucking hype.
I could always do shit like that, but like I just never put that. Like who does Tyler Trent, rest in peace. Tyler Trent told me he's like, if you can rap Worldwide Choppers word for word alongside Tech 9.
Do you need a water or a Mountain Dew or something?
Yeah, sure. I'll take something to drink. That'd be cool. Probably gonna
It's
have
up to you, whatever. Mountain Dew,
I'll
water.
I'll take a Mountain Dew. I haven't had one in a while. Thank you. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, Tyler Trent was like, if you can rap Tech 9, like rap like Worldwide Choppers, like bar for bar. With
Oh,
him.
bro, Worldwide Choppers is a fucking savage
All around the
one.
planet, the weather gamut, they can never manage. We do damage, no apology. Pick 'em off the penny, a little man, because I gotta be frantic. I'm a jammer, because I'm an oddity. Like,
Ooh, right off the top of the head too, bro. Like, ooh,
you
savage.
know what I mean? He's like, if you can do that, bro, he's like, you can fucking He's like, you can write your own music and rap that fast too. He's like, if you can rap that fast too, other rap, you can write your own shit and rap that fast. And I never thought about shit like that. I was just like, you know, kind of brush it off. But Tyler was a go-getter, man. And Tyler was a fucking hustler. And that man, God bless him, rest in peace, I miss him. He was one of my best friends, and I can probably say without him, I wouldn't have taken the leap to actually start rapping. You know, because there was one day we were chilling at Kale's house, and he was like, man, start rapping, bro. He's like, fucking do it. He's like, I'll bet you an ounce by Friday if you can fucking rap. If you can write a fire ass verse and I like it, I'll give you an ounce of bud. And he put his money where his mouth was, because Tyler loved to do that. He loved to make a bet and throw $300 down on it.
Right.
He was just a fucking wild gambling motherfucker, bro. And he knew like 9 times out of 10 he was gonna come out right. So
Right.
he'd always put down. You know what I mean? But with that one, like, I fucking actually proved him right. Or proved him, like, yeah, I proved him right and wrong. Like, you know, there's probably a little part of him that was like, he's not going to do it because he's used to getting everybody on the bets and then punking out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that was back in his mind somewhere. But the positive side of that was he was influencing me to chase my dreams. And he was like, don't fucking be a pussy, dude. Do it. Like, go do it, bro.
Take that step. Jump
And-
off the cliff.
Literally, and I did, and that was the best decision I ever made, and that's why I'm still doing music, and I'll probably never quit, man, because me and Tyler were supposed to be millionaires together, and he was supposed to be my bodyguard. That was my boy. That was like my best friend, but yeah. So, less touchy subject. Yeah, he's my dog. Shout out to him. Love him, miss him. Thank God for him, or else I wouldn't really be here, honestly. You know what I mean? He wouldn't even be interviewing me or anything. Fucking, I mean, we might be talking about some other shit, but it wouldn't be about my music.
Right.
Because I wouldn't be doing the music. how the Memphis people say music.
Music.
My music. They don't playing that loud music in my community. Right?
Have you ever thought about putting out some country?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Never. No, not in a fucking cat's fucking lifetime.
I was listening to this. I was listening to this
1,000
story
lifetimes.
about Jelly Roll. I think it was like almost like a movie they're gonna put out about him.
I love Jelly Roll. God bless that big motherfucker.
Oh,
He lost
fuck.
a lot of weight though.
Dude, a lot of fucking
Good
weight.
for
Like
him, man.
200 and some pounds, I think.
Yeah, bro. He was huge, bro. He's a big boy. But now, yeah, he almost looks small compared to other rappers because he lost so much weight. It's crazy. He don't look big no more.
But
Thank God. I mean, shout out, man.
he
Shout out, Jelly.
he started
I was gonna open
originally
for him.
trying to rap,
Yeah.
and then somebody confronted him in the back of his van, and they were like, "Stop trying to rap.
Shit, man.
Put out a country song. All you need in a country song is 3
Jelly
good
Roll was
chords
the
and
shit back in the
a
day, bro.
story."
He was like back in the day with Bubba Sparks and Haystack. And
Well, yeah,
like
but
that whole, like, that
but
was a
once he
good
started
time in
putting out the
hip-hop, bro.
country music is when he blew up.
Oh yeah, no, for me that's debatable because I've been knowing about Jelly Roll
Yeah.
for like ever since I was like 12 years old. You know, like once I kind of found everybody at the same time. Tech Nine, Cottonmouth Kings, ICP, Jelly Roll, Haystack, fucking Bubba Sparks. I'm missing people. Twisted,
Named off half the
fucking-
playlist that
you know
plays
what I
while I'm
mean?
door
Like,
dashing.
nigga, like, I've heard a lot of music in my time.
A lot of
In my
music. We're
29
getting
years,
old, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like it though. I really don't feel any different than I did when we were kids. To be honest with you, like up here,
Literally,
like I mean,
bro.
that's such a weird,
Like I turned 30 in July.
It's yeah, that's what I turned 30 in February. Next February. That's wild.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, I don't feel 30. I still feel like maybe 18. I mean, my body hurts like I'm 40, but
Yeah, most def. My body be hurting like a bitch. God, I want a refund.
that's on us, bro. We're
I'd like
supposed
to
to
cancel my
exercise more.
subscription for adulthood now.
Nope, that was a one-time purchase.
Call
Forever.
God. Hey God,
forever
yeah,
permanent.
there. It's me, Margaret. I'd like a new back. My old one broke.
Oh, that's fucked up. Cause I broke a rib fucking on Easter playing kickball.
I broke my fucking tailbone fucking drywalling because I slipped on. I was up on stilts
Ooh,
and I was in the garage and that shit's slippery as hell, bro.
straight
I was like,
concrete.
big old puddle of mud. Just fucking stepped in it. Just flat
Yeah,
to my
no, I was
back,
playing
broke my
kickball with
tailbone. My
the-
boss was like, "Oh, that sucks, dude. Well, you better keep working." I was like, "Fuck you." Like,
Fuck you. Yeah, I was playing kickball with the family on Easter, and I fucking cracked a rib.
yeah, no bueno.
I get too competitive. My whole family gets too competitive when we play kickball, dude. It's ridiculous.
Oh, dude, you don't want me on kickball, bro. I'll get everybody to smoke, nigga.
Oh, bro, I'm fucking.
I miss
dude.
kickball, bro.
I'm the one that gets everybody hyped up too.
5th grade, nigga. West Elementary, bro. You niggas know what's up, bro. I gave all y'all the smoke, dude. Y'all niggas did not want me on the field. I'd kick that bitch so far, it'd go like 3 fields over.
Just fucking home run, home run, home run.
Oh yeah, every time. Like it got to the point to where like they were like, all right, Marcus up. Like everyone go way to the end of the fucking field because they know I'm gonna kick it way the fuck out there. Like,
that's how it is with my family, dude. I get up to base and they're all right, spread out, back far.
I miss kickball, bro. I was a beast at that shit. And
yeah, we play at least
too,
one
nigga.
game every year.
Dodgeball too, nigga.
Dude, I haven't played dodgeball
I'll
in
fuck some niggas
fucking
up
ever.
dodgeball, bro. Like I'll give everybody the smoke.
Dude, they should start a fucking dodgeball league.
Bro, I did like a semester of college to not be homeless when I was like 19. and don't be homeless when you're 19 and choose to go to a dorm because what do you want, a cold bench or do you want to be 50,000 in debt? Nigga, make a choice.
Got a good point there.
Yeah, cold bench any time, any day.
Couch surfing.
Anyway, but yeah, so they had this dodgeball competition when I was in college one time, bro, and fucking I think I remember one of my teammates' name. I think her name was Emily. And then some big, tall, ginger dude named Bo. I think I'm still friends with him on Facebook. Shout out, Bo. But yeah, it was us and a couple other kids. I can't remember who. And fucking, we made it all the way to the end, and then we had to face the soccer players, and they were all Australian. Like, yeah, those motherfuckers were. I didn't realize Australians were so goddamn tall. Holy shit. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, no wonder these niggas ain't scared of kangaroos. They're 10 feet tall, bro. Every one of them. I was like,
bro,
what?
have you ever fucking...
These niggas were dropping the ball and just punting it and hitting people right in the face. They dusted my entire fucking team, and I was the only one left, and they could not get me, bro. I smoked every one of them niggas. Like, they didn't want it. They were so mad. They were
Bro,
like,
I want to fucking
fuck?
see a
Like,
kangaroo in person. That'd be fucking badass.
yeah, until they kick you right in the fucking chest.
No,
They're trying
dude.
to drown
You
you
stay in the
or choke
car.
you.
You stay in the fucking car.
They're terrorists. For sure. Terrorist time. Yeah, terrorists. Fucking kangaroos, goddamn. Every
Bro,
video I see of them is
kangaroos are
them just
fucking
like fucking
badass.
with someone's existence, and I'm like, why are these things such assholes? Like, who hurt you? Like,
Who fucking pissed in your Cheerios?
what did the Outback do to you things?
What that isn't that? Wait, which one? What
Yeah,
kind
that
is
thing
that?
would kick
Because
you
there's
square
two
in the
different kinds of
fucking
kangaroos. There's a red kangaroo and
And then there's a Joey. Or not
no,
a Joey, or
they're
it's
not.
like a...
The Joey is their kid.
What's this tiny one's called? Wombat. That's what I was like, they're called a wombat or some shit like that.
Wouldn't it be no? Wouldn't it be kangaroo species?
Does that say 20 different types of kangaroos?
Apparently.
Damn, nigga, I'm high as hell. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Yeah, that big one is gonna kick you square in your shit, and you're gonna hate life after it.
Yeah, the big red one.
Yeah, those things are
Yeah.
assholes from what I've seen. And the dude
Marsupials.
and the men, the males are just like retarded yoked. I don't know what the fuck is out there in
but-
the eucalyptus or whatever they eat, but those fucking things.
Yeah,
are
no, those. Okay, so those.
Bro, they're
see,
just-
there's two species.
just yoked,
okay,
bro.
well,
It's
okay.
like, what
Apparently,
the
there's
fuck?
20
Like-
species, but there's like two main big species. The two big ones in Australia. You have a red one and like a tan one. The red ones are the ones that sit there and
just yoked.
they're just
I was
yoked,
gonna say,
bro.
I thought it was the red
Pull up a
kangaroo.
video of them.
Well, that's because that's what Kangaroo Jack is a red kangaroo.
Yeah.
So this is technically all the kangaroo type species.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
wallaby.
hold on.
That's what
Go
I was
back.
thinking
Go back.
about. Not
Okay,
a
so
wombat.
yeah. See, you got the red kangaroo
My
and
bad,
the
nigga, I'm
eastern
high.
gray kangaroo. Those are your two big ones.
Yeah.
Oh, and your western gray.
See, I was thinking about the big steroid-looking one up
Yeah,
there.
the red kangaroo is the steroid one.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
just yoked,
that-
walks
that's-
around like this.
that's a nope squirrel. You don't touch those. They are assholes.
Look at that fucker.
Yeah, he's saying, "Come over here so I can drown you right now."
He's like, I want to hang you up
They
and use
drown
you as a
people,
boxing
dude.
bag, bro.
Like they wait in the water for shit to get in the water with them, and they'll drown it. Like,
Oh my god.
like what the fuck, dude?
Oh.
Nigga, why, bro?
Yo, so I remember
¿Por
seeing
qué,
this
güey?
video of where this kangaroo reaches through this fence and grabs this dude's arm.
Nope.
See if you can't
Bro,
find
have
that
you seen
video.
the claws on those fucking things, bro? That shit fuck you up.
Naturally build strong muscles in their hind legs, large back feet. They
Yeah,
use
but it's
their
not saying
Achilles
why they're
tendon.
Like, it's saying their diet. It's not saying why the fuck the red ones are just dumb yoked.
It's because they hop around. Bro, they do that.
Locomotion,
They just
nice.
look fucking mean, bro.
I know, I would not fuck with the kangaroo.
No.
Unless I was drunk. Then that's a different story.
Jess, you should totally see if you can't find that video where the fucking kangaroo reaches through the fucking gate and grabs the dude's arm or some shit like that. It's fucking crazy. Right before you showed up, we were fucking talking about dragons. We're debating whether or not a tank could take down a dragon.
Well, yeah, it's got... Well, no.
It's a good question, huh? You're gonna need a lot of tanks.
No, it's debatable. Because they got heat... They got motion lock.
Ooh, now they do, yeah.
They don't even need heat sensors. They got motion lock. All it's got to do is see it moving and just
Right. And
blast
they
it right
lock
out of the
right
sky.
on it.
And I don't think any animal ever has been, tank proof. So they're dead for a reason. So they weren't something proof.
So, what upcoming projects or new music you got coming up?
I got my new album coming out. It's a double album. It's gonna be 36 tracks. It's called Head of the Table. It's gonna be dope. Finalizing everything right now, getting all the masters done. I got to get my cover art made still, and that one's a little bit intricate. So it's not just something I can just paste up there. It's something that I actually physically have to take the actual picture for, and then render everything together.
Right.
So, but yeah, past that. So, past that, I have a new single coming out on May 17th. It's called How the Hell. It's going to be off of Head of the Table. I'm just kind of going to drop little breadcrumbs for y'all until the album's kind of done. I mean, it's 36 tracks. I can afford to give y'all 5 or 6. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Little teasers.
yeah. So what's it gonna hurt? You know what I mean? If you guys hear 6 tracks,
I've seen a lot of big artists.
If I
do
give you
stuff
guys
like that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if I give you guys, fucking 2 tracks a month until it's done,
Right.
that's pretty good. And on top of that, you're gonna get 30 more tracks after that once the album's done. So, I mean, it's crazy, bro. This album's gonna be fucking this shit's gonna have nuts in it. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Can you smoke cigarettes in here?
Yeah.
Cool. This just became like the coolest podcast place ever. Shout out to the 80s. Shout out to the 80s.
Anything but dope's allowed in here.
Right. Yeah. No, we don't do tweakers.
Nope.
Don't be a smack hound. Don't be a little fucking cokey monster, bro.
I've had people show up and they're like, "Hey, bro, do you mind if I drink a beer?"
Drink a beer, yeah.
Oh yeah, go the fuck
the
ahead.
fuck
And
is-
they're like, "Wait, for real?"
Pretty sure
Like,
God
yeah,
drinks beer.
go ahead. And he's all,
I'm pretty sure God drinks beer.
"I don't
so
care what you do, bro."
I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to heaven anyway. I'm going to hell.
Like eventually,
Who's coming with me?
Eventually, what I want to be
Vamos,
able to
wait.
do is, I'm gonna end up having a shelf over here that's almost like a wine rack for all my mason jars of weed,
Tough.
and then I want fucking a shelf of liquor, of different kinds of fucking liquors, so
Hey,
that if a guest wants to have a shot or wants to fucking
Tough. Hell
pour
yeah,
a drink,
bro.
they can pour a drink.
Nice, not spittable like.
Yeah.
Nice. That little bong shelf over there is tough.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put another 3 shelf right here and divvy it up
Are you gonna
between the two.
Are you gonna keep the paneling on these walls, or are you gonna finish it at some point?
So the paneling is what is the finish basically.
Yeah, but that's wood.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
On the lid.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's actually MDF.
oh, still. I was gonna say, if you ever want me to slap some fucking rock up there and finish this bitch for you, I'd be happy. So. Now it's a curse, bro. Walking into rooms after drywall for so many years, it's just a curse. You're like, I need to fix this. It's like I'm like a beaver when it sees just like a tree. It's like something has to be done about this. Like, like
How am I gonna knock this tree out?
beavers literally just walk up to trees and they do like a little dad stance with the hands on the hip and shit, and they're like, something has to be done about this. Like,
Hold my beer. What's the equivalent to a beer for a beaver?
Hold my stick.
Hold my stick.
honey, hold my stick.
Hey Joe, hold my stick. Something's gotta be done about this tree right here.
I told the wife, hold my
Don't forget
stick.
the dance. Don't forget the dancing dance.
Yeah, that Uncle Beaver looked at that Auntie Beaver. He said, hold my stick. She said, fuck, why you gotta do that to me for? He said, because it's organic. She said, the fuck I'm supposed to do with this? He said, shit, cook it up. It's organic. Oh.
Alright, let's go back to your YouTube page here.
My YouTube page? Or his?
Yours.
Oh, no. No, I'm just kidding. Go for it. But yeah, I got a couple of them too. You're gonna have to press search instead for Sentinal. If you're on YouTube. And then there's that little other prompt bar below the search bar and says search instead for Sentinel. I'll be on that one. For whatever reason, my name is super fucking hard to find on the internet still. I have no clue why. It fucking pisses me off. Makes me want to punch a baby.
Hey, I was just happy when cell phone stopped spelling my name piano. Back in the what was it, T9 or T5? T8? Jess? What were the number? Was it T8, T9 for the?
God damn it, you made me
for the
fucking
texting.
remember.
Oh.
Back in the day.
It
Old
was
flip phones?
T9 something, yeah. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was just T9.
See, if you wouldn't have said that, I would have known it right off top, but I'm stoned, and you're just like, what is it? I'm like, fuck, what is it? Like,
But yeah, back in the day, so the same numbers.
T9 word.
Oh yeah, T9 word.
Yeah. I had to think about it, I was like, no, I know what this is.
Cass said, "Are you on Spotify?"
I'm on everything. You can find me on every, you can
All
find me
streaming platforms?
On all streaming platforms, yeah. You guys can find me on everything. Spotify, YouTube Music, Pandora, what else is there? Fucking everything.
SoundCloud.
Search me up, nigga. Sentinal. And then you'll see, my little fatal face right here. Orale. I fucking love blunts, dude. I would probably never not love blunts.
I've always been a joint guy.
See, I don't know, bro. I can never, I can roll a joint, bro, but I just don't like smoking joints.
How I always felt about it was I smoke a pack a day. I don't need any more nicotine.
See, the way I think about it is, well, I already smoke a pack a day, and, we all gotta die from something, so. In the words of my great-grandma.
Bro, I rolled fucking 19 joints last night in 18 minutes and 20 seconds.
Fucking A's. Dude, I remember this one time me and my friends pulled up to school with 2 fucking minutes to get into school, and I rolled, we called it the 3-second joint for ever, because I literally rolled a joint I don't even know how I did it so fast, because I can't roll joints that fast. And I rolled that bitch perfect, nigga. My buddy looked like this, and he looked that way, and he looked back, and I was done. And he was like, what the fuck?
I've had some like that.
He's like, bro, how'd you get that done? I was like, I don't know, smoke it.
I've had some like that. Last night, though, I looked over and seen it hit a minute marker. I can't remember what minute. I think it was minute 8. And I fucking had just picked up a new paper.
Yeah.
And I was all, okay, bet. And I just fucking filled, rolled, licked, stick, drop. Filled, rolled, licked, stick, drop.
Bro, just smashing the bitches out.
And I was fucking 2 in less than a fucking minute. I was like, fucking badass.
That's how I get with the Blunskis, bro. Give me packs of Swishers, nigga. It's on, bro. It's on.
These 2 medals right here.
I guarantee anybody out. None of you niggas outroll me. Who want the smoke? Literally.
Both these medals right here are fucking joint rolling contests.
I know for sure I would win a blunt rolling contest. For a fact.
And that's the fucking thing, is I've never actually fucking seen anybody do a fucking blunt rolling contest.
Exactly.
So
it's
the-
whack.
oh,
Because
yeah.
they're like, oh, it's tobacco. Well, fuck you.
Use a hemp wrap.
Fuck that. I mean, I'll use a hemp wrap if I absolutely have to. But
Like a King Palm, that's pretty close to a fucking blunt.
I don't like those things. They be tasting
No?
like booty.
Yeah, they do taste like booty.
Not
But-
the good kind. Not the good kind.
No. But they do roll kind of like a blunt.
I just don't like them, bro. I'm like a fucking Dutchy,
Hey,
Philly,
bro,
Swisher
there's
kind of
nothing
guy.
like splitting a fucking blunt and rolling it up like that.
Exact. Well, that's what I'm saying. There's no like it. Just you can't match the way. It,
Like
I just,
these
I don't know.
things,
It's- that
these
shit's
things drive
therapeutic.
me insane.
I love it.
The fucking juicy rolls.
Yeah, the Juicy J's.
Yeah, how they're all flat and shit. Like, no, bro, I can't do that.
I know it pisses me off. I love the tobacco wraps. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
There's just something about a Swisher,
I gotta
bro.
buy a
Like,
fucking pack and fucking split it open.
Probably-
Empty
it's
that
probably-
tobacco out.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dumping out the guts, bro, and rolling it back up, man.
Yep.
That little burn it gets you on your gums and shit from fucking.
Bro, I
licking-
remember when I was
licking
younger,
tobacco.
before I got taught how to roll a blunt, because I had always just smoked joints because I didn't know how to roll a blunt. And I always thought that you fucking mixed the weed with the tobacco and then put it back in.
Oh no, that's a spliff.
Yeah. When I found out that you did it, and I was like, what?
Rolling a spliff, bro. Roll a spliff, yeah, in it.
And then I remember my cousin and all his fucking friends liked to do, what the fuck was it? I can't
My
remember.
boy Kai always does roll spliffs and shit. He's from.
I
he
can't
lives in the
remember what it
UK.
was called, but they'd like fucking. They'd load a little bit of weed in, and then a little bit of fucking tobacco, and then a little more weed, and just rip the whole thing.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what the fuck you called it either, dude.
Oh,
but I remember
dude,
that
I was
shit.
always like, you guys are fucking weird.
That should give you a head rush.
Yeah.
I hated it. I was like, this is nasty. Get all fucking Nick sick after that. I'm good, dude.
I'd rather green out than fucking.
Oh, dude. Yeah, a Nick.
I remember when I was a kid and I'd get
being Nick
fucking
sick is, like,
nicotine
the
high.
fucking worst, dude. You
Dude,
get so
nicotine
sick.
highs are the
Oh.
worst.
I love the nicotine high. I just hate getting nicotine sick. That shit is like, whoa. That's just brutal. It's just tough. Kicks your ass for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, bro. I love blunts. My pops always rolled up blunts my whole life. He was always rolling swishers. I'd be in the back seat. He'd be fucking smoking his weed, rolling around, bumping Tupac, fucking SPM, fucking
Right.
Bone Thugs, everything. You know what I mean? So, I mean, my dad's really like a really big part of my roots in hip hop. You know what I mean? From a very early age, he was showing me Ice Cube concerts and shit. You know what I mean? Like seeing people up on stage and like seeing them put their hands up like this and everyone else doing it. Like it fascinated me, bro. It fascinated me, and so I don't know, bro. I'm never gonna put hip hop down. I'm never gonna not love hip hop. I'm always gonna love it, dude. For the entirety. I mean, like there's been good times, there's been bad times, just like everything else. You know what I
So
mean?
for anybody that's thinking about getting into music, or any like younger people that have thought about becoming a rapper or musician of some sort,
Yeah.
what kind of advice would you give them?
Be a MC, not a rapper. There's a difference.
What's the difference?
An MC is somebody that cares about the craft of his music and that puts their music together as good as they can. A rapper is somebody that does it for the image, and you know they do. I mean, like I got my chain and shit on, but I don't do it for this chain. You know, I mean, this shit means a lot to me, of course, but like I don't do it for the chain, bro. I do it because I connect with people that hear my music that also care about quality music.
Right.
Or, you know, just thought being put into it, well thought out shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not just, I mean, freestyle shit, I'm always going to get down some freestyle shit. Who doesn't love that? You know what I mean? But more so, being a rapper is just like the douchebags that are like, there's nothing really there to their music. It's more the flashy, you know, bravado kind of shit. You know what I mean? And I don't mean to call it any specific names, and I'm not going to do that. But there's a difference for sure. When you're an MC, you care about your craft, you care about the beats. More importantly, you're really thinking about what the subject and the content of that song is going to be. You know what I mean? And that's important because
Right.
you're connecting with somebody out there, and you don't want it to be the wrong kind of connection. Somebody could connect with you, but for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? And if you're out there spouting some dumb shit, they're gonna fucking get on some dumb shit too. And yeah, get that kid killed, and get that boy shot. And that shit happens here every day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Little niggas getting shot. What was it? A fucking 16-year-old got shot in the chest the other day? What's the
Wait, what? For
Or,
real?
yeah, some shit like that. He's either... oh, man, it's a goddamn shame, bro.
I thought we were through that shit after that fucking
Hell no,
shit happened
bro.
a couple
What you
years
talking
ago.
about, bro? No.
Fuck.
No. That shit happens all the time here, bro, and it's a fucking shame, bro, to think
It
about
is.
little kids getting smoked like that. That's tough. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's the kind of thing. That's the kind of shit that I focus on in my music. Like, I talk about a lot of the shit that I've been through, but I'm not.
Cass, I think you've smoked too much weed. She said freestyle battle right now. She has definitely smoked too much weed. Put the nectar collector down.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, but there's a difference between being a rapper and an MC. Another thing I'll tell you, as a young artist, is invest in yourself as soon as you can. Get yourself a solid setup. Get yourself a microphone, not a shitty. I mean, get a fucking get a Scarlett S2S with a mic. Comes with mic and headphones. I'm still using the first one I ever got. Fucking works great. You know what I mean? Update your fucking your interface every few years or so. So I mean, like, once your interface gets old, it's gonna start getting feedback and be like shh when you're recording, and you don't want that because you can't mix that out. Yeah, so learn how to do that shit fast. I mean, fucking go watch a YouTube tutorial, nigga. Like, you can YouTube anything nowadays, bro.
That is literally the best part of
You know what
technology.
I mean? Literally,
these
just go
days.
YouTube how to mix and master, record on fucking whatever DAW that you want to use, like whether it be Fruity Loops or Pro Tools or Logic Pro or any of that shit. You know what I mean? I know a lot of young little homies that got BandLab on their phone. You know what I mean? Just jump into that.
Oh yeah,
shit.
I've heard of BandLab.
Yeah. I first used BandLab. That was the first thing I ever used too when I was like 16. Me and my homeboy Steven Ross and Francisco Bernova.
Honestly, I think I have BandLab on my phone.
You might. A lot of people got BandLab so they can record shit. But yeah. So I mean, fucking get into it now, bro. Like, you being younger than me means you have more potential to do greater than I've ever done. And I've done a lot of really fucking cool shit. So, and that goes for like the state of hip hop in which it's in. Like, I contributed and still am contributing my my page into the book of hip hop. I'm still contributing my page, you know what I mean, or my story or my chapter or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? So that's always gonna be working. I'm never gonna give up rap, bro. I'm never gonna stop rapping ever or being an MC. You know what I mean? Like I said, there's a difference. You can rap, like the action itself is rapping, but or you could call it flowing or whatever you want to call it. But you know what I mean? Etch your shit in the history, bro. Put your shit in the history books. Make it big. If you're gonna do it big.
Right.
That's what my uncle and my dad always told me when I was young. Just, if you're gonna do shit, do it big, man. Do it right. You know what I mean?
One thing that I was told, I can't remember who told me it, but it was back when I had first started streaming, because I'd always like nitpick over the fact that I had low viewer counts.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're putting on a show for one person, or if you're putting on a show for 1 million people.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Give them the same show.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just saying to the homeboy. I can't remember what show. Oh yeah, it was this last 406 show we did at the at Thirsty Street, and I can't remember what artist it was, but they were like, like, what if nobody showed up? I'm like, man, it doesn't matter if fucking 500 people show up, bro. I was like, get up there and kill that shit. I was like, and even if they don't, just look at it as stage practice, homie.
Yeah.
Any chance you get to be on stage, that's stage practice. Practice your presence, practice your authority in the room.
Just practice picturing 5,000 people in your head standing right there in front of you.
But that's what I'm saying.
Whether
So
they're there or not, you got 5,000 people watching
Exactly.
you.
That's what I'm saying. So, and that's another thing too. Be disciplined on your mic and have authority over the room. You as a artist, you influence people. It's your job to influence people. So take that time on the stage and really, fucking take a chunk out that shit, bro. Get that shit. in the crowd's mind. You know what I mean? Like, be authoritative. Like, when you step on that stage, everybody should be like, oh shit, who's this nigga? You know what I mean? Because every time I step on the stage, people are like, damn, who's this nigga, bro? Like, the fuck? Where'd this nigga come from?
Right.
You know, and that's a good feeling, dude, because they get off the stage, people are like, dog, you fucking killed that shit, bro. And then they come over to the merch booth, and then all your merch is gone.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? And then you walk away with some money, some feria. Orale.
Yeah, so ever since I was given that advice, I stopped caring about my viewer count. Whether I have 5 viewers or 5,000 viewers, you're going to get the same show. Yeah, as time goes on, it gets a little better and better, but that's not because of my viewer count. That's because
of consistency.
Experience.
Yeah,
consistency.
Yeah, consistency, bro. That's all it takes.
That's the other thing I've told a lot of people that ask me about streaming, and I'm like, dude, bro, consistency is key. Set a schedule so that your people know.
And that's one thing that I was really told early on. You know, like, I think I made a post about it on Facebook. I was like, what could I do better as an artist from your guys' point of view looking in? And a lot of them said consistency. Like, they were like, we don't see it all the time, so it's not constantly popping up. Or you don't post enough, so it's not going to be constantly popping up. Like, if you shit post a lot, it's going to drag your shit down on the algorithms, because Facebook picks it up as spam activity, or, you know, just fucking you misusing the app, as they say.
Right, and don't just spam your link.
You know what I mean? So, like, and that's like, you know, liking a lot of posts, commenting on a bunch of shit, and, like, to a lot of people they think it's interaction, but it's really actually fucking up your algorithm, and it's putting you lower in the algorithm. So they're not going to put you up to be put in front of everybody to be seen. So as long as your posts are engaging, like, and as long as you have a good audience and you're engaging in your posts, and people are giving you feedback or hitting you back on the post and showing love and shit, then I mean, every now and then, drop a fucking funny post to keep them, you know, make people laugh too, and that's gonna get some fucking good. Sometimes I'll drop a shit post and it gets like 50 likes for no reason.
Right.
Just bullshitting. Like,
Same.
I'll make an Indian joke, nephew.
Sometimes I'll make a post. I'll just be sitting there all baked and just make a stoner thought post.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
and it's just like that was the post that fucking blew up that week.
That's what I'm saying. As long as your curriculum for the most part is pretty engaging and people are engaging organically with your shit, that'll put you up on the algorithms. So that'll put
That's
you
the
in a
other
higher
thing.
bracket to be seen.
Organic, guys, don't buy.
Yeah, don't buy, because that's gonna
That
fuck up your
fucks your shit
algorithms.
up
Once
so
you're not
bad.
paying for it, dude. Once you're not paying for it, bro, you get shadow banned real quick, and then it goes everything. It's crazy, bro. I watched one of my homeboys. Man, he started getting like fucking 22,000 some fucking reactions on his post out of nowhere, bro. One day, you know what I mean? And it's because he fucking paid for his verification, and that shit automatically fucking just skyrockets you. But half of them are bots.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of spam fake accounts out there on fucking Instagram, Facebook. You know, there's a ton. They're everywhere. Fake accounts. It's crazy. There's probably more fake accounts out there than real people.
Facebook probably makes them, and they just don't want to admit it.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's why they're like, pay this much, and this many people will view you.
I know, dude. You see fucking Dick Butt Kiss over here, fucking. You know what I mean? You're like, I don't know that nigga. That doesn't even look like a real person.
Right.
Like, the Uncanny Valley is real. You're like, that looks AI generated. Like, there's a lot of AI generated pictures of people on profile pictures and shit.
So I'll
That's
see
weird,
new
bro.
pages get created, and then all of a sudden they'll be at like 10 to 20,000 followers, and I'll click on their followers and start scrolling
It's just
through.
all fakes.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
fakes. It's all fucking like
That's
fake Arab names and shit.
That's what I'm
And then you
saying.
click
Yeah,
a
it's a lot
profile, and it's just one picture.
Bollywood.
Yeah, it's just one picture,
Hollywood
and
is
then
in
that's
effect.
it. That's the most their account did, was made a profile and put a profile picture.
Yeah, no, for real though, and like, it's crazy because a lot of those fake accounts do be coming over there from over there too. Like, what? Why are y'all like that, bro? I'm not even trying to be racist. Do you like got like Eddie syndrome, like Ed and Eddie? Like, he's just gotta scam niggas, bro. He can't just fucking he can't just use the hustle for something good and actually make some money. He's gotta fucking screw niggas, bro.
Fuck, man.
Like, dog, why are y'all like this?
I don't know what
Why
you're
y'all be
talking
eating
about.
food that look like it came from somebody's booty, bro?
I don't know what you're talking about.
My friend, nobody. Help me, buddy.
Oh,
Help me, buddy. Why you like this?
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, they wild. Shout out to India. You know. But for real though.
Do you want to plug your shit one more time before we roll up?
Yeah, man. Sentinel. I represent Ski Mask Click, 406 Music. Y'all can find me on any streaming service that you prefer. My name is spelled Sentinal, On most of the other ones, it's gonna come up right away, but on YouTube, you might have to press search instead for. It's a little button right underneath the search bar.
Sit.
He did it. He did it. You cool, bro. Most cats don't be listening.
He's the co-host.
Most cats don't be
His
listening.
name's Storm Shadow.
Storm Shadow, huh?
Yeah, I named him after the white G.I. Joe on.
I was gonna say I know that.
Or the
name.
the
White
bad
G.I.
ninja that
the
was
bad
on
ninja.
G.I. Joe.
That nigga was a gangster though.
Yeah.
I remember. You remember that shit that came out when we were kids? The G.I. Joe movie. That shit was tough.
Yeah.
She was dope. But hell yeah. Yeah. Sentinel 406. Ski mask clip. Ski mask season, nigga. Head of the table coming out soon. Eyes out everywhere for it. Be looking out. How the hell dropping May 17th. And that's gonna be on all platforms too. And shit, go check out our fucking Fuck Me and Nice music video one time, nigga. Don't be lame, bro. This shit's dope.
Shit, go follow him. Make sure you turn on the post notifications so you know when that shit drops.
Yeah.
All right, man. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace out, y'all. Have a good
Thanks for joining us, dude. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me out, bro. I really appreciate this. This is actually really cool. So.
All right.
I
Have a
didn't
great
expect to
Friday
do it.
night, guys. Stay safe. Stay stoned. We'll see you here tomorrow morning at 7 for the Wake and Bake show.
Yep.
Inhale the smoke, let it rise to the sky. Floating high, feeling so alive. Roll it up tight, spark it up bright. Leave your worries behind, take flight. We're riding on clouds, feeling so free. Lost in the haze, just you and me. Smoke in the air, we're in our zone. Living in the moment, never alone. Passing it around in a circle we go. Sharing stories, letting our minds flow. Time slows down in this tranquil state. Every puff bringing a new escape. We're riding on clouds, feeling so free. Lost in the haze, just you and me. Smoke in the air, we're in our zone. Living in the moment, never alone. We're riding underneath the stars, we find our peace. In this euphoria, worries cease. Colors bright and laughter sincere. In this moment, all doubts disappear. We're riding